Hi Gemini, this is Tarot-blee Accurate. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. I hope you come back. But for those of you who have come back, thanks so much for all your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing. So the point of subscribing is so that you'll be alerted to my videos when they pop up, so you don't have to keep checking back. So if you like them, it's a good idea. If not, it's cool. So for our love reading, we're going to break this down into singles and couples. And then this is for the month of June 5th through July 5th. And the cards are already getting a little jumpy, so we'll just go ahead and get started for singles. You might be okay with being single right now. You are in control of everything going on in your life right now. You might be taking life a little bit seriously. But right now, you're probably like dripping in charisma, which is awesome. You might be a little cocky or arrogant, though, so you might want to watch that. But on the other hand, that draws people to you. Another card here for you is the Page of Wands in reverse. So right now, this is a common card coming up in a lot of readings, both personal, private readings, and just general readings as well, where you just might not be having tons of new ideas, getting enthused and excited about doing new things, trying new places to go, stuff like that. Right now, a lot of you might be super work focused, and that's okay. You might be a little bit stressed about what you're doing with work, but that's okay because you also find a little bit of just joy and happiness in what you're doing, and it's bringing in a good amount of money for you, and it's allowing you to really feel like that emperor where you can sort of spoil yourself, pamper yourself. You have a reason to feel real good about yourself and kind of be that cocky, arrogant person. I don't want to call all of you cocky or arrogant because not all of you are, but you're just feeling really in control right now. But you have this jump out as a challenge, the Justice card, and it's like, be fair to other people and be fair to yourself. You know, don't overwork yourself, because if you're single and you're looking for love, that is going to be a hindrance for you to be able to do that. And if you start dating people, you know, you really need to be honest with them about where your priorities are and what it is that you want. You have to have really good, clear communication with them, just because you don't want to be unfair to other people. You know, you have that Justice card sitting there. Why are you going to waste your time if what you really want is a long-term relationship, or if that's what they want? Why are you going to waste your time, you know, kind of being this person who's just in their life for a booty call? And I'm not saying that's what a lot of you are doing. I'm not. But I'm just saying, you know, be fair is what I'm saying. Be fair to yourself, be fair to others, have good, clear communication. Make sure that you ask other people, too, what are their intentions? And if you feel like they're not being honest and truthful, try hard to get that out of them. And that would also be a good time to do a personal or private reading with whoever you want. But I'd be happy to do it for you as well. Yeah, okay, so you have the same card here again. So I guess we're not done talking about this. Be really clear with yourself, too, what it is that you want. What is that outcome that you're looking for? What is it that you're chasing? And be fair to yourself, be fair to other people. If they ask you, what is it? And you don't know, make sure that you let them know that you don't know what you want. Because, here, let's do it this way. What happens if you're not? What happens if you just go ahead and you just keep doing what you're doing? Well, people don't make a judgment call about you right away. It'll take them some time, but you're going to burn a lot of bridges if you do. You are so much better off if you're confused about what it is that you want to really seek out guidance from the divine, to really try to get in touch with your emotions. And if you can't, just be real about that, okay? No deception here, because it will hurt others, but it'll also hurt you. And it might not hurt you right away. It could come back to you later as kind of the feeling that I'm getting. So maybe later you meet somebody and like instantly you click and you're like, gosh, I really like this person, but they happen to know this other person who maybe puts it in their mind that you're not a real good catch, okay? So this is more of a cautionary thing for a lot of you that are single Geminis. What else is it that we need to know in regards to love? The worst of everything is behind you. I think that a lot of you who have been in relationships that suck, that really hurt you in the past, the worst of that is behind you now. This is very strange to me. I've never ever noticed that little bug right there, and it's really, really jumping out for me. Now you see how he has a super hard shell? So it's saying, you know, maybe you've been hardened, and I mean, you can tell too, because this guy has armor on. Maybe you've been hardened and you're having a hard time opening yourself up to new lovers, to new relationships, to new situation. But this card is just encouraging you to remember that and really have faith that the worst of it is behind you, okay? So that you can feel like you can open your heart up to new situations and new potential mates. So for those of you who are couple Geminis, what do we have going on for you June 5th through July 5th? The moon. So trying to find some balance in regards to how you're feeling about your partner now, or your relationship in general. There's a couple different ways that this could go. So it could be that your relationship with this person is fated. It was meant to happen for one reason or another. Maybe they're your soulmate, maybe they're not. Maybe they were destined to be in your life to teach you a specific lesson. But then the other way that this could go is that you're feeling a little bit of suspicion, of jealousy going on in the relationship. But things are not as bad as they seem, okay? They're super not as bad as they seem. We have two cards here telling us that you're not going to get hurt, at least not this month. And if you do, it's not going to be nearly as bad as you think that it's going to be. Anything that you go through this month is actually going to be to heal you from past wounds, to make you think about those and then get past them. So within any relationship that you're in right now, you just might not be feeling it 100%. You might be feeling like you're not getting everything that you want out of the relationship, but you're not leaving it, okay? And why is it that you're not leaving? Because anything can happen, things can change, okay? So the Taurus also had the Magician card. So if you're in a relationship with a Taurus, I would definitely encourage you to communicate about what it is that you want from the relationship, because then you can work together to manifest that, to bring it into focus, to have more of it in your life. So if you want more excitement, more passion, if you want more stability, if you want to go on trips, if you want to have more money, if you want to have more romance, more deep bonding and connection, if you want more honesty as well, if you want better communication, anything that it is that you want, you need to stay focused on your wants and your desires, because that's how you're going to bring those into your life. And so you do that with your thoughts. So whatever it is that you're thinking of is what you're going to draw in, also in whatever it is that you say. So if you're in a conflict with a partner and you're saying, hey, you're an a-hole, you're a dick, it's just going to make them more of an a-hole and a dick, okay? So focus on the things that you want. This card here jumped out, and it's telling you to not be, so the Queen of Swords, she's kind of a bitch, okay? Let's be real here. But she's very stable. She has a lot of life experience, a lot of relationship experience. She can cut through the bullshit that anyone presents to you. You know, this is her sword of truth. It's glowing. It's like somebody comes to you, they tell you something, and you're like, break that down. I can prove it that you're lying, you know. But you're not really taking on that energy. And, you know, if you're tempted to take on that energy and really call people out, I would advise you not to, especially because you had that moon card when we first started this section of the reading, which is about suspicion and jealousy and things like that. So some of your thoughts might be unfounded, okay? I usually will tell you, go with your intuition, but I think that you are maybe being a little bit hyper vigilant. And it says, this is not a good month for you to, if you're thinking about moving in together, anything like that, I would try not to do it between June 5th and July 5th, just because it's not a good time for starts with that sort of thing. Any start, like trying to create kind of a new everyday, this is our routine type of deal. For those of you who are into astrology, maybe there's some reason there, because I don't do astrology, that you could leave in the comments to let the rest of us know as to why that might be. But that would be what the cards are saying you, and it's saying you, telling you. And this card here is saying, really focus on emotional balance, what it is that you want. This right here sort of looks like a sunflower, even though it isn't. So it's saying to focus on the things that are happy and positive. It looks like a sunflower in a vase. Focus on the things that are sunshine and rainbows. The star is all about really using your third eye, your intuition, connecting through communication to the divine, but also to your partner about what it is that you really hope for, what it is that you dream about, okay? What it is that makes you emotionally fulfilled, that really fills you up, like fills you up as big as as good as her boobs would fill any shirt out. I don't know why those are standing out to me so much. They usually don't. It's very strange. Maybe somebody really wants to get their breasts enhanced. Go ahead and do it if it's what you want. That's what I would say with this card. Maybe you want a partner with bigger breasts. Go ahead and look for that. But anyway, this is all about emotional balance and really getting what it is that you hope for, what you wish for, and you can do that as indicated by the Magician card, but then also by this card. Okay, so stay focused on what it is that you want, what you hope for. Have good communication with your partner, both with your logical thoughts. But this month I would encourage you to really come from a heart center, like what it is that emotionally you want out of the relationship. So good luck, Gemini. See you soon.